Hi, welcome to another tutorial for grade 4 mathematics. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about 2D shapes. 2D shapes are the shapes that show only two dimensions, length and width. 2D shape don't have any thickness, will have no thickness. All the shapes that we draw normally, like rectangle, triangle, for example, here I draw this one. This shape don't have any thickness, so I will say it is a 2D shape. This shape here, it don't have any thickness. It will have length or width only. So it will have two dimensions. So on the basis of two dimensional, we will call it a 2D shape. There are some vocabulary words that in any 2D shape we have to use. The first vocabulary word that we need to use for the 2D shapes is a polygon. Now, a polygon, we say it is a 2D shape with three or more straight sides and angles. It's a 2D shape with three or more straight lines and angles. For example, the shape shown here right now, it is having three sides and having the three angles also. So such shape I will say is a polygon, and this polygon is given a particular name. This shape is also a polygon because it is fulfilling the definition of the polygon. For the polygon, it must have three or more straight sides and angles. So if we look at this one, it has four sides, so it means it is having more than three sides. So I will say it's a polygon. Also, if I will draw this shape here, this shape is having right now one, two, three, four, five sides. So having more than three sides, straight lines, and more than three angles, it will be called as polygon. So this is also a polygon. Now on the basis of number of sides, each polygon is given a name. For example, a polygon with three sides is called triangle. A triangle will have three sides and three angles, so we will call it triangle. A polygon with four sides and four angles is called a quadrilateral. That is, quadrilateral. Like right now, this one is a quadrilateral. I'm going to draw a quadrilateral. This one is a quadrilateral. This one is a quadrilateral because it is having four sides. This one is also another quadrilateral. It's having four sides, so it is a quadrilateral. The next vocabulary word is a pentagon. A pentagon has five sides and five angles. Like right now, this shape is a pentagon. This shape I'm going to draw. This is a pentagon. The shape here I'm going to draw. This is also a pentagon. If it has five straight sides and five angles, then it will be declared as pentagon. Next one is a hexagon. A shape with six sides and six angles is called a hexagon. So it means any polygon is given a name on the basis of the number of sides, how many sides that particular polygon will have. So on that basis, it will be given a name either a hexagon, a pentagon, or a quadrilateral, or a triangle. Now, some shapes have their further categories, their further types. For example, if we talk about a four-sided shape, this four-sided shape right now that I draw is having all the four sides equal. If it will have all the four sides equal, then such polygon, such quadrilateral is given a name square. If it will have all the sides equal and all the angles of 90 degrees, then we call it a square. But if the opposite sides are equal only and the angles are 90 degree, then such quadrilateral is called a rectangle. So it means if we give the name to a polygon, it can have the further categories also. Like right now, this one is a rhombus. It has all the four sides equal also, but the angles are not of 90 degrees. So it will be declared as a rhombus. An eight-sided shape, if a shape will have the eight sides, it will be called as octagon. And a shape with seven sides is called a heptagon. Next vocabulary word that we have to use too much in the 2D shapes is parallel lines. Now, what is the meaning of the parallel lines? Two lines will be parallel. For example, if I draw this line, this is a straight line, this is another straight line. If I will keep them increasing, they will never meet. Such line that are same distance at every point. For example, if I will take them at this point the distance between them, and at this point the distance between them will be equal, or everywhere wherever I will take the distance between them, it will be equal. Such lines are called parallel lines. Parallel lines will never cross each other. For example, if I have one line here and the other line is here, they will cross. If I will increase them, they can cross after uh, some distance. So I will say these are not parallel lines. So for the lines to be parallel, they will never cross each other. For example, right now here, if I draw a triangle, in the triangle, the opposite sides, these opposite sides are parallel. If you keep them increasing at the same angle, they will never cross each other. So I will say these opposite sides are parallel. These two sides are also parallel. They will never cross each other. So it means we can say the properties of the rectangle are: first, their opposite sides are equal, their opposite sides are parallel, and all the angles are 90 degree. In the same way, if we draw a square, in the square also the opposite sides are parallel, will never cross each other. So if in a polygon the opposite sides are parallel, we also give it a name parallelogram. So it means we can say the square is also a parallelogram because the opposite sides in this are parallel. Rectangle is also a parallelogram because the opposite sides are parallel, will never cross each other. No, if in any polygon all the sides are equal, then we call it a regular polygon. We will call it a regular polygon. It means like in the square all the sides are equal, so we can say square is a regular polygon. In the same way, if a pentagon will have all the sides equal, then we will say it's a regular pentagon. Right now, this is a triangle here. If all the sides in the triangle are equal, then we will call it a regular triangle. And we give a fixed name to the regular triangle. We call it equilateral triangle. So this is some basic vocabulary word that we use for the different polygons and for the 2D shapes. In next lesson, we will do some questions about the 2D shapes. So see you in next lesson.